On the evening of July 18, 2025, Jin of BTS made a monumental return to the stage with his highly anticipated solo concert, part of the Run Seokjin EP tour. But before he even sang a note, he had already captured hearts and stolen the spotlight, all thanks to his unforgettable appearance. Dressed in a sleek black outfit adorned with delicate embroidery and shimmering accents, Jin exuded sophistication, power, and quiet confidence. His look, both regal and modern, quickly became a viral sensation. Within minutes of his entrance, photos and fan cams began circulating on social media with hashtags like Jin in Anaheim, Black Seokjin, and Run Seokjin Tour trending worldwide. Fans were mesmerized not only by his refined stage visuals, but also by the way the lighting and stage design seemed to revolve around him, casting Jin as the true centerpiece of the night. Every spotlight seemed to chase him, every camera lingered a little longer. It was clear Jin wasn't just performing, he was owning the moment. Armies at the venue described the atmosphere as electric. When he walked out in that black suit, time stopped, one fan shared on X, formerly Twitter. He looked like a prince, but with the stage command of a king. Jin's stylists later revealed that the outfit was custom-made by a renowned Korean designer, symbolizing a blend of his roots and his evolution as an artist. "We wanted the look to represent strength, elegance, and a bit of mystery," the stylist commented. "It mirrors who Jin is, someone who commands attention quietly, but completely." Beyond the fashion, Jin's concert was filled with raw energy and heartfelt moments. He performed iconic tracks like The Astronaut, Moon, and Super Tuna, and introduced never-before-heard snippets from his upcoming solo album. But for many, it was that first moment when he emerged under the lights in that unforgettable black ensemble that left the deepest impression. Jin's solo tour continues across the US, but his Anaheim appearance has already set the bar sky high. From his striking visuals to his effortless charisma, one thing is clear. Jin has officially entered his solo era, and the world is watching and swooning. Would you like the next article to follow this one chronologically, or focus on a new angle? As the night progressed, Jin continued to weave together a show that balanced heartfelt intimacy with arena-sized grandeur. While the black suit made headlines, it was his emotional connection to the fans that made it unforgettable. At one point, as the crowd chanted his name in unison, Jin paused, hand over heart, visibly moved. The spotlight dimmed slightly, and with a soft smile, he said in English, "I waited a long time for this moment. Thank you for waiting for me, Army." That simple sentence triggered a wave of emotion throughout the venue, with many fans seen wiping away tears. On social media, fans shared stories of flying in from across the US, and even overseas to witness Jin's return. One user wrote, "I saw him sing Moon under the real stars, the black suit, the voice, the love. I'll never forget this night." What made Jin's performance even more iconic was how seamlessly he transitioned from emotional ballads to playful moments. Super Tuna, once a surprise viral hit, turned into a crowd-pleasing highlight, with Jin tossing plush toy fish into the audience while flashing his signature playful smile. And yet, just minutes later, he was back to delivering soulful renditions of Epiphany and I'll Be There, leaving the crowd breathless. Behind the scenes, Big Hit Music released official behind-the-scenes photos and rehearsal footage, further feeding ARMY's hunger for content. In one candid shot, Jin is seen standing alone on the empty stage during soundcheck, looking out at the empty seats, a quiet moment before the storm. The caption read, "He was born to do this." It's moments like these that prove Jin isn't just filling the void left by group hiatuses, he's carving out a lane all his own. And if Anaheim is any indication of what's to come, fans can expect a journey that's bold, beautiful, and deeply personal. The Run Seokjin EP Tour continues next in Dallas, and fans there are already buzzing with anticipation. But for those who were in Anaheim, one thing is certain: they didn't just witness a concert, they witnessed the rise of a solo star. In the days following the Anaheim concert, the buzz surrounding Jin's solo tour only intensified. News outlets across South Korea, the United States, and beyond hailed his performance as a masterclass in solo artistry, with fashion critics praising his black suit ensemble as instant iconography. Fans flooded forums and fan cafes with theories, reflections, and one shared sentiment: Jin was born to be on stage not just as part of BTS, but in his own spotlight. But what perhaps resonated the most with ARMYs around the world was how personal the show felt. Between songs, Jin spoke candidly about his journey. He touched on his time in the military, the challenges, the solitude, and how much he missed performing. There were moments I wondered if I'd still belong on stage after all that time away, he confessed, his voice cracking slightly. But you're still here. That means everything. The crowd erupted in a deafening wave of cheers, many fans holding up LED signs that simply read, "You never left." The Anaheim show also teased glimpses into Jin's upcoming solo album, set for release on November 15, 2025. While he didn't reveal the full track list, he performed a new, untitled ballad that left the crowd in silence before exploding into a standing ovation. The lyrics centered around waiting, longing, and the promise of return were interpreted by many as a love letter to both BTS and ARMY. Speculation about collaborations is also swirling. Rumors are emerging that Jin might be working with Western artists during his US stay, especially after a surprise guest, a well-known American producer, was spotted in the VIP section at Anaheim. While Big Hit has yet to confirm anything, fans are buzzing with possibilities. Meanwhile, in a rare move, BTS members RM and J-Hope posted Instagram stories from Korea, both watching live-stream clips of Jin's concert. RM captioned his with, "Hyung, you shine so bright," while J-Hope simply wrote, "Proud doesn't even begin to cover it." The show of support only added to the emotional weight of the evening. As Jin now prepares for his next stop in Dallas, the bar is higher than ever, and so is the excitement. If Anaheim was the spark, Dallas could very well be the explosion that sets this tour ablaze globally.